Mika divine, channel aligned, messages flowing beyond space and time. Spirit speaks loud, trust the design. Tap in deep, let your soul shine. Shuffle that deck, destiny calls, wisdom pours down, breaking the walls. Ancestors whisper, I hear their tones, clairvoyant waves hitting your bones. Feel the beat, vibrations rise, energy surge in infinite skies. Pull the cards past future and now, answers reveal, just show me how. Mika divine, channel aligned, messages flowing beyond space and time. Spirit speaks loud, trust the design. Tap in deep, let your soul shine. Moonlight glowing, candles burn low, visions expand, let the magic flow. Hands touch the deck, spirit takes lead, guidance delivered, fulfill every need. Mika divine, channel aligned, messages flowing beyond space and time. Spirit speaks loud, trust the design. Tap in deep, let your soul shine.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. And I'm back just like that. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining me on another live. As you guys know, I came on a little bit earlier to give you guys all the tea for Virgo, for Libra, for Scorpio, and Sagittarius. So if you have any of those placements in your sun, moon, rising, and Venus chart, in your chart, excuse me, your natal chart, what am I saying? Let me get my life, y'all. If you have Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, or Sagittarius in your sun, your moon, your rising, or Venus sign in your natal charts, check out those videos. That's what I was trying to say. Got it out. It happens sometimes like that. So yeah, check it out, guys. I got a lot of great feedback from you all. So thank you to all of my amazing subscribers who did like those videos, gave me feedback, and let me know that it resonated with you. And if you missed it, it's still there. Check it out. And big shout out to those that's already on this live. My goodness, we got quite a bit of people. I saw some of y'all been waiting before I even went live, which was so cool. Thank you so much to T Rose, Mr. Potato Head, Nomi, King Virgo, Virgo King NY Greek, aka NY Greek. Kiko Heart, hello. Bree Prince, hey. And thank you if you're watching in silence. Don't hesitate to say hello like these beautiful, amazing souls. that gave their self a chance to speak their piece. I just ask that if you guys participate in interacting in the live chat, that we keep the live chat positive, okay? We're all about uplifting, supporting one another, and really sending positive energy and vibes to everyone because everyone's in a different space. And some of us could have already experienced these readings or stories and can provide clarity and insight and support to those that need the messages. So thank you all, especially last night. My goodness, there was a lot of people that came through and provided a lot of support for people when we were doing mini reads. And that is all what this channel is about. So thank you for those that were being very supportive and supporting those that needed that support. We have a male here. Hey, Manny's here. Sonia, CMB, SG. What up? Twin, Sarah Black in the building. What up, twin? Good to see you. And just to let everybody know, tomorrow, if you did miss our mini reads last night, no worries, because tomorrow I will be doing them once again at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I am preparing to take you guys on a cruise this week. So I'm so excited. Are y'all ready? It's going to be a lot of fun. Um, but yeah, so bear with me. I'm giving you guys a heads up now. I'm going to try my best to record videos instead of going live because, as you guys know, when you're on a cruise, the internet connection can be kind of wonky. So I'll be actually doing just readings, recording them, and then posting them on the channel. You may not get as many all sign reads, and that's because obviously that's going to take a lot of my time, and I want to enjoy my vacation. So look out for that, and I'll take pictures, probably do a few videos to give you guys an inside scoop of what I got going on, and hopefully you can enjoy that as well. So thank you guys so much for your patience as we navigate through things. But if you are interested in booking a personal reading, no worries. Still go ahead and book those personals because you will still get those readings to you. There may be a slight delay, but you will get them. So that's how that's working. We're going to go ahead and start the reading tonight. Tonight we have a great no contact reading, and you know your girl's going to go in depth and give you all the tea. And we're going to see this person that is in current no contact with you, that you're connected to in love and romance. What is their true thoughts and feelings for you right now in this moment? So hopefully that'll give you some clarity if it's even worth reaching out to this person or see if they want to reach out to you. All right. Let's do this, y'all. Do you have any Aries here? Hey, Gladys. Any Aries? Where the Aries at? No Aries here? Any Aries? All right, while we wait on Aries to come through, Bree says, Mika, last night was memorable. Now I'm going to be looking for those individuals that tugged at my heartstrings. Oh, it was memorable, wasn't it? It kind of tugged at my heart. It's just the overwhelming amount of support. It just talks to what this channel is all about. And I'm so glad that people came through. I'm so glad. All right, enough of my rambling, enough of the sentimental stuff. Let's get down to the tea. Let's get it. We got Moon Goddess here. Tea Rose. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me about Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's currently connected to Aries in love and romance, that's in no contact with Aries. What is this person's secret thoughts of Aries? We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So they're thinking that you're someone that doesn't really want to commit to them because you're holding back and you're not communicating with them. I'm getting a lot of you guys are just kind of like pulling your energy back. And they're thinking that it's taken a lot of strength for you to do this, but you have a desire to not really want to commit and just walk away. That's the way that they think about you and this relationship. I want to look at why do they think Aries wants to walk away? Because you're disappointed in them. You're disappointed in the fact that they haven't shown up for you. So the way this person feels is if like since they're not showing up for you, they feel like you're just abandoning them. Deep down with the Ace of Wands to the Seven of Swords, they also think that you're going off to have a new start with someone else. So this person suspects the only reason why you're possibly leaving, the only reason why you possibly could be leaving is because you could be going towards someone else. That's what they suspect. Doesn't mean that it's true, right? But that's what they suspect. All right, so how do they feel about Aries? How does this person currently feel about Aries? Yeah, the Magician in the reverse, the Eight of Cups in the reverse, and the Knight of Swords. The funny thing about this person, and I'm gonna look at your energy in just a second, Aries, but this person thinks that you are um playing games, like running a game on them, being a manipulator by disconnecting in order to get them to chase you or give you attention. Like they think you're using some type of manipulative reverse psychology tactic to get them to reach out to you. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, they feel like you have this pride and ego, and so you not dare reach out to them or chase them, and you expect them to chase you. They feel like at the end of the day, you're not really interested in anything serious and that you want to just kind of like drop this um opportunity if they don't decide to choose you. That's why this person's saying you could be exploring other options. That's the way they feel. Okay, I don't really see a lot of feelings. How does this person honestly feel like romantically about Aries spirit? They feel like it's not over between you two. They really do, but they're just kind of very guarded and standoffish with this because they think that you are being quite immature. Again, playing games with them. And you're some kind of player or somebody that's non-committal, like wishy-washy or some stuff. Why does this person keep going to that? Why do they think Aries is like that? Because they feel like you like to stir up a lot of like drama. You like to stir the pot to get a reaction out of them. And this is like a get back game that you're doing because they feel like you are upset that they betrayed you. So they feel like this is a tit for tat situation. This definitely feels like a tit for tat situation, according to them. Okay. So I want to look at what advice? What advice do we have, Aries, with this situation, y'all? This seems like a situation that's very toxic and has gotten out of control. Spirit, what advice do we have for Aries with this? We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Justice in the reverse. And we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. So I think what's happening here is Spirit is saying you've got to look at this person and you got to look at the situation for what it is. That this is not a fair relationship. If this person had a lot more maturity about them, they wouldn't play this game or think so low of you. And deep down, you could actually be dealing with the person that's non-committal and very selfish, which is why you may have pulled back your energy. But of course, it feels like this person's projecting all of that onto you. And so I think it's only going to do you disservice to continue to pursue this. You know, you're going to go towards someone who is not going to give you the type of attention or fair treatment that you deserve, no matter what you do with this person. Because, you know, they're too wishy-washy, too flaky. King of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's like somebody that is emotionally unavailable or immature. Very codependent, though. I feel like the only time they come around is when they kind of need you for support. And this is not a relationship that can be built on a solid foundation at all. So it's something that you have to look at. Yeah, even as much as you may care about this person and as much as this person has caused you a lot of pain, Aries, you got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. Miss Nolan says, great read, Mika. Love the way you approach the negative with positive suggestions. Thanks. You're so welcome. You're very welcome. Shayna made it. One of my favorite Aries. She just popped into the building. She said, oh, I got to rewind the Aries. I'm just coming in. Girl, you gotta rewind the tape. You gotta rewind the tape. Oh man. Virgo King says, y'all know when I'm mad, I'm fine and agreeing here. Haha. Yeah. So if you're cross watching, do know the roles could be reversed or it can be vice versa. So keep that in mind as you guys watch these readings and you're watching cross readings. And also check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. If you have not been able to know what those signs are, there is a link down in the description box for you guys to check it out. That is the best way to watch tarot because sometimes your sun sign may not resonate as much as your moon, your Venus, or rising sign. We got Taurus next. Any Taurus is in the building. Where you at? Got of the light here. All right, Taurus. Let's see it. We got a male. Hey, Sonya's here. Okay, Taurus is coming through. Let's do this. The bulls of the zodiac. Rock, what up? Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that Aries is currently in no contact with at this time. What is this person's secret thoughts of Taurus? King of Wands in the reverse. Nine of Cups in the reverse. And the Judgment in the reverse. So the person that you're dealing with, Taurus, is someone that thinks that you're running away from them because you're kind of getting tired of their crap, okay? Um, they don't feel good about it. Some of them could have ran off from you. I'm just getting someone ran, okay, or someone disconnected. What I'm noticing about this person is as you guys have been separated, they're recognizing that they may have judged you or the situation incorrectly. I'm getting this is someone that's always kind of saw things from their perspective, very stubborn, very reckless in how they move. And they may want to actually take a little level of accountability for how they've shown up. I definitely do kind of see that here. I think it happened after they start noticing that you kind of got tired of them. You started not providing the nurturing, loving support like you used to. And that was very painful for this person to realize that all that they promised you, it never came to be. You felt betrayed. A lot of you guys, this person was a player. Maybe this person could have ran off to a third party for some of you guys, mishandled you, mishandled the situation, never really gave effort to fix things, and it just crumbled. So they're thinking about I'm seeing they're thinking about everything that played out between you two and recognizing that they messed up. They did you wrong. So I want to look at their feelings for you now. Let's see. Let's see. If this person wasn't like being a third party, for a lot of you guys, they were. But if they weren't, they were just in and out and inconsistent, something like that. Tell me about this person's honest and true feelings for Taurus at this time, the person in no contact with Taurus. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse. And we also have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So they feel like it's no point of really working on this at this time because you probably don't trust them. They've caused so much damage and it stresses them out, the thought of having to fix their wrongdoings. But I will say one thing about this person I can appreciate, Taurus, is that they're somewhat thinking about what you said. I mean, they kind of are like, maybe Taurus was right. Maybe I did mess up and betray Taurus and could have done something a little bit better to make things right. Um, but they're not really taking any action towards fixing anything. And they feel like if they were to come back and try to work on this relationship, it would still be a disappointment with the Tower in the reverse to the High Priestess in reverse. This person feels like they would be lying to themselves to consider trying to fix what's gone wrong. You may even possibly find out like this person is keeping even more secrets. Like they may even have even more stuff going on that you may not even know about that they don't want to come out. I'm getting somebody that's very sneaky. I can't even pick up what the secrets are. I want to look at that right real quick. What is this person keeping hidden from Taurus? Okay, we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse, the Six of Wands in the reverse, and the Temperance. They're suffering in silence. That's what they don't want you to know. But they feel like they would look like a weak person, a simp, desperate if they were to come in and fix this. So they not dare come forward. They're holding themselves back from making it right, but they know it's also a lot of repair ahead. I think Taurus, you have high expectations. I'm getting a Taurus that has high standards and they know they possibly can't meet what you're looking for. Something like that. Zion says, thank you for the Aries. Thank you. I'm an Aries. I wanted to see if any more of my ascension progress. I'm just going to watch the Aries part now. Okay. Okay. And then you say, yes, he betrayed me. It's a Gemini. Yeah, it's not tit for tat, it's spiritual justice. Okay, well, you want to call it that, but I'm saying what the person is calling it, baby. The person's looking at it as tit for tat. All right, it's like blaming the other person. Even if you don't see it that way, that's what they're looking at it as. I'm talking to Aries now, not Taurus. But Taurus, that's what I have for you. Let me know if it resonates. Okay. Let's do this. As you guys know, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate with you. Do not take these readings personally. I'm just the messenger. So it's not what actually may actually be the facts. It's just how your person perceives it. And anytime that you're dealing with a situation with someone, everybody has their own perspective, meaning they have their own experiences. It doesn't mean that it's right. It doesn't mean that it's fair. It just means that's how they experienced it in their lens, in their eyes, regardless of how much effort, how much love, and how much you've done. That's the way they see it. That's the way they see it. So, just take it for what it is, y'all, and just go with the flow. Gemini's next. For those interested, tomorrow when I do my mini reads, all of my Soul Tribe members will be able to answer any. I will be able to answer any Soul Tribe members yes or no questions. So that means if you are not currently subscribed as a member of the channel, go ahead and do so. It's only $9.99 per month, and it includes a lot of great perks being a member. One of the cool things about being a member is automatically by joining, you do get entitled to a free complimentary reading with me. You also do get 10% off of any purchase on my website. You get access to exclusive member only videos and live chats, and also extra perks like we'll have tomorrow where you get to ask any yes or no question for free. So it's definitely well worth it. Only $9.99 per month. And check it out, guys, if you're interested. Thank you, T Rose, for reminding everyone. Rock said for the Taurus reading, it was 100% resonated with it. Heavy read. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, you're welcome. Sorry about that, Taurus, that you had to experience someone like that, but it's a very hard truth when people don't want to step their game up, but it just wasn't a good match. That's all. Gemini's next. Where the Gemini's at? Fellow air signs. No Geminis, huh? All right, we're going to do Gemini next. Okay, Amel's here. She's a Gemini rising and moon. All right. All right, Spirit, tell me about Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's currently connected to Gemini in love and romance that Gemini is in no contact with at this time. What is this person's secret thoughts of Gemini? We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. This feels like someone that definitely is really stressed about offering you this new beginning. They definitely want to. They've been thinking a lot about it, having sleepless nights, overwhelmed and stressed about it. Because let's see why. Why are they stressed about this offer, Spirit? Why are they thinking about it and stressed? We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and we have the Six of Wands. Pride and ego. Pride and ego is getting in the way. They're not sure where you stand. They don't know if you're dating someone else, if you are even interested in accepting their offer. They won't tell you all of this because, again, a lot of pride and ego. I'm getting this person also has this very wishy-washy energy about them where one day they're like, okay, I'm going to definitely message Gemini, let them know that I want to give this another shot. And then other days are like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this. I think it's also too because they want to make sure if they offer you another shot that you're going to be fair to them, meaning you're going to support them, give to them, nurture this relationship with them, and embrace this effort. They definitely do want to talk to you, though. I see that to revive this relationship back from the dead. Let's see how this person feels. How does this person honestly feel about Gemini? We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the High Priestess. Yeah, they look at you as, I hate to use the word possession or property. They not dare want to see you dating anyone else. Like that terrifies this person. But something is telling them that you are. And that's kind of also holding them back as well. They feel like because you're holding back from them, Gemini, excuse me, that says that you don't care about them anymore. And a lot of them kind of feel like you're dating out of spite to stir the pot and cause drama. A lot of them are also looking at you, Gemini, as being a drama starter. They feel like you're being a drama starter by being silent, by retracting your energy, by possibly dating other people. They're like, what the heck? What the heck? Why is Gemini going a different direction? They think that's fair. That's some BS. That's how they feel about it. So, how is this affecting this person taking action towards Gemini? It's making them really like want to give you some type of strategic offer. I'm getting one that's going to be wrapped up in causing delays. I want to see about what's tell me about this Ace of Wands. Okay. They're trying to see where you stand. That's the deal. Like they need more information. This is someone that's so caught up in I'm not dare going to go to Gemini if Gemini is going to embarrass me or Gemini is going to be with someone else. So they're causing delays right now until they kind of know what's going on with you. They're assuming the worst, which is why they probably haven't reached out. But I'm getting if you are open, Gemini, this person would be willing to drop all these other people or any other interferences to be with you. They just don't want to make the bad judgment call. That's what I'm hearing. That's the biggest thing going on with this person right now. Hmm. How does Gemini feel about this person? Justice and the Queen of Swords. You feel like, you know what? Based on how this person has shown up in this relationship with you, Gemini, you see nothing wrong with setting this very firm, healthy boundary. You're like, listen, Mika, like I've had enough of this fool. It's time for me to let them know who the F I am. And you not dare communicate with someone who's going to not align to your values. And that's what you feel like this person is. They're not who you want them to be. For some of you guys, you want commitment, you want marriage, you want longevity. You don't want somebody that's just not aligned to you. This person, you look at them as non-committal, Gemini. That's why you've had to disconnect. It hurts though. I mean, it's very painful, but you had to. And I don't think a lot of you guys will continue entertaining this person. Some of you guys might, but a lot of you guys, I think you just need to see this person change all about who they are. You just feel like they're just too immature to rise up and be the man or the woman you need them to be. What advice do we have for Gemini? Page of Swords in the reverse, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Spirit is warning you that you're doing better away from this person. So you not dare want to be with someone who's going to take advantage of you. I think you can offer way more in this relationship than this person. And if you go back to this person, they're going to take you for granted. And I think you're noticing that about them. They're going to tell you everything you want to hear. Yeah, they're going to tell you everything you want to hear. And it's all in an attempt to get in your head. I did see the King of Swords in the reverse earlier. Yeah. To get in your head so you can be convinced to take them back. So yeah, be careful with this one here. It's not in the best interest to be with someone who's not equally yoked, right? So that's what I have. Miss Nolan says, my Gemini friend is trying a dating app. She is having a hard time right now. You're on point, Mika. Whoa. Yeah, she's dating. Definitely see a lot of Geminis dating. Some of you guys are not dating. It just depends on your situation. It looks like your person, Gemini, definitely believes you are. So that's where we are. We have Cancerians next. Where the Cancers at? Where the Cancers at? Any Cancers in the room? Happy birthday to the Cancers. Happy Cancer season. I hope you all are enjoying your birthday. Or if you're a cross watcher, like Mr. Potato Head, welcome. Oh, you're a Cancer moon. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Potato Head, I know you're on Aquarius, but you're a Cancer moon. Okay, got you. Okay. Cool, cool. Happy birthday, Cancers. Woo! Queen Zale in the building. What up? All right, Cancerians, let's do this. Patricia's here. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about Cancer's person that Cancer is currently connected to in love and romance, that Cancer's in no contact with. What is this person's secret thoughts of Cancer? We have the Judgment in the reverse. We have the Eight of Wands. And we have the Ace of Wands. This is someone that has had time to really process the error of their ways. I think they let their anger or frustration get the best of them when you guys were together. And a lot of them could have like went out and pursued other people because they may have gotten frustrated with you, frustrated with the situation. I'm getting someone that just kind of doesn't think things through. They just kind of like impulsively go toward things when things go bad or what have you. Okay. So, mind you, this person probably has been dating, has been exploring their options with the Knight of Cups in the reverse to the Ace of Pentacles. And now they're regretting that choice with the Seven of Swords in reverse. They feel like they played themselves. They feel like they judged the whole situation wrong. They shouldn't have responded the way they did. They shouldn't have went out and dated other people. They've just kind of made the whole situation worse. Totally worse. And they're like, dang, Cancer was the real MVP. I should have stayed with Cancer. I should have did right by Cancer. Yeah, I shouldn't have been this player, this cheater. Your person definitely was a Knight of Wands in the reverse and a Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is definitely somebody that was playing the field. Yeah, this is definitely somebody that was playing the field. And again, I'm getting someone very impulsive and very reckless. Like they thought, I don't know what they thought. I guess they thought something better can come in. They thought that they, like I say, the grass was greener on the other side. That's why they kind of made that judgment call. But it was a bad call. And that's what you got to know when it comes to you. They wish they would have stayed with you. So now this person wants to give this thing a new shot. Okay, a new opportunity, heal the situation. I'm getting sexual healing. Okay. I'm getting this person definitely wants to, get down with the get down. All right. That's how they plan to pursue this situation. Yeah. I don't get someone that really wants to necessarily deal with the situation in the most appropriate way. They just kind of feel like coming towards you with this sexual energy is going to fix the problems. Hmm. And from there can be liftoff. I'm also getting this person finds a lot of stability with you as well. So that is kind of in the back of their mind. Whatever issues you guys had deep down, this person is thinking that's the perfect way to, get things back on the right track with little effort. They don't want to put in a lot of work. They just want to kind of like sweep it under the rug. Let's go back to the happy times. Let's go to the feel good times. Don't really want to talk about the bad times. Let's only talk about the good times. Let's only talk about stuff that is actually going to make me feel better, Cancer. Let's not talk about the drama. Let's not do that. Let's not talk about what I did. No, let's not do that. Okay? Let's see how this person honestly feels about you, Cancers. Spirit, tell me about this person's feelings for Cancer. We have the 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands in the reverse, and the 4 of Wands. So here's the deal, Cancer. What you're dealing with, honestly, is someone who feels like a piece of crap. They feel really bad. I'm getting like they've been through hell and back, but they're the one that's made all this chaos. That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, why do they feel like they're the victim in all this? But they're determined to try to make it right. They're determined to try to get past their fears, anything they went through in this situation, and just try to come towards you. But it's hard. It's hard to get back to that happy home, that family feeling that you guys once had. Some of you guys could have lived with this person or been married to them or had just a long-term committed relationship. And that's what they want to go back to. They want that type of Cancerian feeling, that love, that nurturing, that kind, compassionate. You feel like home. These other hoes don't feel like home. They feel like a waste of time. But they know that at the end of the day, even if they were to come back, they have to be very, very cautious because they're, still, I guess you can say, feeling like the victim in all this because of how you've disconnected from them. They're feeling like they're going crazy. Yeah, this person's losing their ish. Okay, they're losing their ish without you in their life. How does Cancers feel about this person? The death card, the death card, the death card. It's over. That's how you feel. What is there to go back and revisit after you have totally betrayed and disrespected Cancer? Like what is there to think about? I think a lot of you guys have thought a lot about this relationship. And what you've thought about is there any real benefit in being with someone like this? The drama, the fighting, the chaos, the disappointment, the pain is very dysfunctional. And this person just doesn't get it. Because I told you they're very delusional. Like they don't see it clearly. And like I say, they even feel like they're the victim in this. Y'all, come on now. You're the victim clearly. You're the victim clearly. So I want to understand, what is the dysfunction? You know what? You did right. The death card. It's time for heavy soul searching, personal transformation after fighting this battle with someone where it would go nowhere. Yeah. Mr. Potato Head said she did try playing the victim to her entire family and friends. Correct. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Miss Nolan says Mika is on it. Steer clear of that train wreck. And she's sending Mr. Potato Head her prayers. Yeah. I guess the advice going into this relationship from spirit is lack of reciprocity and fairness and fair treatment. And that's something that you can't be a part of. Like, it would never work if there's no equal give and take. With the Six of Pentacles to the Two of Cups in reverse, because of that, it's not something that you can actually see working. It would be just you constantly taking care of this person, making this person comfortable, making this person feel supported and loved and nurtured. But then what about you, Cancer? What about you? What do you need? And where in this reading does this person say, let me see what I can do to help Cancer feel better after I cause Cancer the pain, after I betray Cancer, after I did this to Cancer? What can I do to fix this? I don't see it. I don't see it. You got to move forward. You got to move forward, and you got to recognize that eventually, if you keep waiting on this person to change, you're going to be disappointed because you're dealing with a massive manipulator. For some of you guys, a narcissist, okay? Magician in reverse. You deep down, you know that's what you're dealing with. So you got to face the facts. I'm glad a lot of you Cancerians are rising into your power. You guys are one of my most sensitive signs I read for on this channel. And a lot of times you give people seconds, thirds, fourths, fifths, sixths, several chances to get it right. So I'm glad you guys are standing firm in your power, recognizing your worth, and moving forward to only people who can appreciate your kind, loving energy. So good for you, Cancers. Good for you. All right, we're gonna move on, y'all, to mighty, mighty Leos. What are Leos at? What are Leos at? Before we get to the Leo read, I just want to remind everybody, don't forget to like the video to show your girl some love. I work very hard to give you guys these messages, and it is a free way to energetically donate to the channel and show your support and love. And it's very much appreciated, as always. If you're interested in me looking deeper at your unique situation, go ahead and book your personal. I will be doing live mini reads tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time for anyone interested. To go ahead and sign up to be a part of the fun, go ahead and click on the link down in the description box below so you can get that guaranteed, very detailed, all caps, detailed mini reading. And when I sell out, y'all, that's it. Your girl sells out. It's a wrap. I'm tired. I'm cutting it off. I'm shutting it down. You ain't getting your reading. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Yeah. Monique says, my Cancer rising felt the Cancer read. Awesome. I'm so glad it resonated with you. We moving on to Leo. Let's do this. Hey, Love Tarot. Hey, boo. Alexis is here. Hey. 5 chances. Really? See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about, Cancer? See, Cancerians. You see what I'm saying? Okay. All right. All right. Shay said Mr. Potato had 5 chances. Jesus. Jesus. It be like that sometimes. You just love people so much and you want them to be better. But until they want to do better for themselves, there's nothing you can do. You're stuck. You're stuck. I know, right, T Rose? It was very long. Very long. All right, let's do this, Leos. Let's do this. Love you, Cancerians. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Mighty Mighty Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Leo is connected to currently in love and romance. That Leo is currently in no contact with at this time. What is this person's secret thoughts of Leo? We have the Judgment in the reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Woo! Damn, Leo. See, it's always in the Leo reads. Did y'all see that? Oh, it's always in a Leo's read. I don't know who y'all dealing with, but somebody just pushed the whole deck and threw it at me. Did y'all see that? Y'all got to rewind the tape on camera. It's always on the dang on Leo read, y'all. Like literally the whole deck just flew and it just kind of like a force just threw the deck at me. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. It did. See, I tell y'all, I always be having weird stuff happen, and it's usually during the dang on Leo reads. I'll timestamp it. I'll timestamp it later so y'all can watch the replay. So your person, first of all, doesn't want the messages to get out. They're actually kind of mad at me that I'm about to tell you what I'm about to tell you. They threw the dang on deck at me, trying to take me out during the read. Um, this person is definitely a person I would say that's greedy, that's non-committal, and is very delusional. They don't necessarily see things clearly when they're in a relationship with you. I think they live in a delulu world, and especially when it comes to um reconciling with you. I'm getting this person thought that you would chase them or that you would be there, that you would love them, that you would support them no matter what. And they feel kind of like stupid. They feel like they judged it wrong. hmm they really feel bad that they judged you wrong. They thought that you were kind of desperate, that you wanted this love story so bad that you would give them a chance no matter what. I want to look at that. What is the Judgment in the reverse? Queen of Wands in the reverse and Four of Swords. Okay. They see that you're not going to go towards someone who's sleeping on you. Yeah, they recognize that you're not going towards someone who's sleeping on you, who's taking a break from you. Talk about they need a break or they want to do something and you ain't got time for that. Yeah, that you tired of waiting on this person to get their crap together. That's what they're recognizing. Okay. Here's the problem with your person. They have this, I'm getting clocky. What am I talking about? Clocky. I was trying to say cocky, and then I looked and Alexa says clock it. Okay. So they have this cocky energy, and they're assuming that you're always going to come towards them. I'm still getting that. That's what they're thinking. But at first, that's what they thought. But now they're seeing that they maybe actually be wrong. It's stressing them out. It's stressing them out that you're no longer giving to them. You're no longer nurturing this relationship and you're sailing off into the sunset to get your peace. Clocky. A little clocky. They're a little clocky. Love Tarot says, Jesus, those cards are talking spot on. Yeah. All right. Well, why does this person want to hold on to Leo so bad? Let's look at that. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands in the reverse, and the Star in the reverse. First of all, because they definitely want to be able to have unlimited access to you. And because they don't have access to you, they're disappointed. But that's why they want to hold on to you, because you're someone that they have a strong attraction to. I'm getting lustful energy this person has towards you, and they want to be able to always have access to it. I'm on YouTube, so I can't say what it is. The magic stick, the poom poom. Y'all know what I'm saying. And now that they don't have access to it, they're not feeling too good. So let me ask, because your person trying to fight me tonight. Why did that person's energy come through so forcefully and strong? I'm getting also your person is very aggressive or violent. I don't know if your person has a temper or anger or violent or abusive, because they showed it try to take your girl out on the live. So tell me, why did this person throw this deck at me? Because they only want you to know, they only want you to see it from their perspective. They don't want you to look at it from any other perspective. Like whatever they sold you, whatever dream or whatever, they want you to stay consistent with what you're thinking. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know the information right here. They don't want you to know. They want you to let them have control. Yeah. They want to maintain control of the way you think, the way you perceive things, and they not dare want me to release the energy out or the story out, because they got to maintain control of the narrative that they're selling you. And a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about, that controlling. That's why they were trying to throw the cards at me. Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. Because deep down, they want a new start with you with the Ace of Cups. But it's the devil. Look at that. Look at them. They big mad, ain't they? They big mad. I told you not today, Satan, and look what came out. It's like I'm a psychic or something. Look at that. I said, not today, Satan. Look, and it was hiding underneath the deck. The devil wants to give you another offer. Y'all, you dealing with a very toxic person. Y'all know it. Y'all know that. That's why y'all had to leave them where they are. All right, Spirit, tell me about this person. Tell me about their feelings for Leo. How does this person honestly feel about Leo? We have, again, the Emperor in the reverse. Control, control. They feel like they need to get control. Knight of Cups in the reverse. And Five of Wands. There goes that fighting crap I'm talking about right there. This is the deal, okay? The person that you're dealing with is non-committal. If they don't feel like they're in control of the situation, they're going to run off into the sunset, possibly to find it elsewhere, like another suitor that they can get control of. They also like to give you a hard time when you don't listen to what they want and what they need. It can result in arguments, fights, disagreements, because it's their way or the highway. Period. They feel like if they can just get you to get out of your head and stop thinking, that they're going to disappoint you and they're going to hurt you, then maybe they can save this relationship. But I think they're convinced that you may actually want to end this cycle. And that's where this person doesn't like to feel out of control. Yeah, it stresses them out. It stresses them out when they feel like you're in your power and you know your sense of self-worth and you're not desperately trying to keep this person satisfied, because there's been a lot of times where you may have overextended yourself, set your own feelings aside to make this person happy. You did the most to make sure this person was comfortable at the demise of your own happiness. So again, by any means necessary, if they can get your attention and give to them, they're cool with that. How does Leo feel about this person? And then I'm gonna get out of this energy and sage my house, because your person got me messed up. We got Two of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. I'm sorry, the King of Swords. Excuse me, y'all. And then we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So you're going back and forth about, is it worth letting this go? I think there's times when you reminisce about the good times. And for a lot of you guys, that's what's keeping a lot of you guys mentally stagnant, to think about this person. But it's all manipulation, guys. I think this person has gotten you so wrapped up into a cycle of psychological abuse and manipulation, and you don't even know what to think anymore. You don't know right, left, up, down. You don't know what to think. Yeah. Didn't I say? It's like I'm psychic or something. Two of Swords. You don't know what to think. You're confused. You're like, shoot, I don't know what to do, Mika. So give me some advice for Leo if this is their story. If they're like still in their head, it doesn't mean you want to be with this person. Just like you don't even know if you coming or gone. You don't even know. The advice: hold back. Too risky. Don't talk to this person. Keep this person blocked. And do not return. Don't do it. Do not. Do not. The Fool in the reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, Eight of Cups. Do not revisit. Do not take this risk. It's very risky business. If you go back and repeat this cycle, this person is not going to be in it for a long time. You know it. They're only going to breadcrumb their way to keep you stuck, and then it'll be right back to square one. A repeated cycle. So whatever cycle you're trying to wrap up with this person, is going to be on repeat. It's going to be on repeat. Anything else Leo needs to know before I sage my house up and down? Stop dancing with the devil. You need to release this toxic bond. It's a karmic. It's a snake. It's a trauma bond. A lot of you Leos are very karmically tied to this person because the trauma, the pain, all that. A lot of you guys grew up in toxic environments at home, and you're having a hard time shaking this addiction, but you know it's not good for you. Come on. Y'all know it's not good for you. The dang person threw the goddamn cards at me, Leo. This person ain't good for you. Love y'all, but no. It's a no. So the advice is to release the trauma bond here that you have on this person, especially the thought of reconciling. Some of you guys like, well, what if I could just be friends? No, ma'am. No, sir. Don't do it. Now you have free will. Y'all know what I say. Y'all have free will. Do what you want to do. Y'all don't listen anyway. So do what you want to do, boo. I'm just a messenger. I'm gonna be back, y'all. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm about to sage my house. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back.
Slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. Baby, let me tell you something. Leo, please understand the assignment. You gotta rise above. You gotta rise above the toxicity. Not today, Satan. You got this. You may not know it, but you got it. You definitely got it. Y'all thought I was playing, but I ain't playing. I don't play when it comes to that negative energy. We clearing the space. We resetting the energy and the intention, and we moving to Virgo. Let's do this. Any Virgos in the room? Destiny, help. Leo's trying to take me out. Leo's person's trying to take me out. Destiny's like, wait, 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 wait. Not Mika Sage in mid read. What did I walk into? Leo's person. No, it's all good, y'all. It's all good. Every now and then it's good to clear the energy and get yourself back centered anyway. So let's do this, Virgo. Let's do it. Let's do it. For anybody interested, Sage, Palo Santo, open a window to let all the negative energy out. Make sure you pray with good intentions, letting only good in. That's how you do it. I'm already feeling better. Already feeling better. Yeah, Destiny, their persons, the cars flew at me. Leo's person was trying to take me out in the read. I said, nah, it ain't going down like that. All right, let's do this, Virgo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Virgo is currently connected to in love and romance. The person that Virgo is in no contact with. What is this person's secret thoughts of Virgo? We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. And we have the King of Wands in the reverse. So what you're dealing with, Virgo, is someone that is feeling like they never have any good luck when it comes to relationships. They're kind of like in the dumps. They also feel like you may not care about them, that you may not have feelings for them anymore. And that's why they feel like they're just not winning. They're not winning at love. They're not winning with you. And so they're thinking very negatively right now when it comes to this actually working. They just don't see it. They don't feel it. I want to look at that. Why doesn't this person think it's going to work between them and Virgo? King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and Four of Swords. They feel like you're very strong in your expectations and your boundaries. And they feel like at the end of the day, because this person may have been focused on other things like their career, their money, the finances, you kind of have to lay down the law and say, listen, like, if you're not interested in really building something here, um, you can't deal with this. Like, this feels like somebody that's more focused on their career, their money, or practical things instead of love. And so you're laying down boundaries and saying, I just can't do this. Like, I'm tired of trying to figure this person out. Um, I want to see, why isn't this person taking action? It looks like this person's hurt. They're feeling bad, but I want to know why aren't they taking action towards Virgo? Stress. This is someone that just kind of like they sit in their own misery and pain, and they don't really do anything about it. They just kind of sit in the doom and gloom and the stress of it all and confusion, but they don't take any action. They just kind of sit back and be like, "Oh, I don't know what to do," you know. But they do want to like message you and let you know like how they feel. They don't feel good without you and their energy, but it's like they're not doing anything about it. Like, what the heck? I still don't understand. Why is this person not wanting to do anything? Guarded. This is like a protection mechanism. Yeah, this is a protection mechanism. It feels like somebody that is just not mature enough to address someone like you who is mature, who is very grounded in your standards and your boundaries. You know what you want, you know what you need, and you need someone who's going to just rise up and do better. Correct. It feels like a half-ass relationship that this person's offering you. And if they're real serious about you, to me, I'm with you, Virgo. I feel like if this person's serious about you, they're going to rise up and fight for this. They're not fighting for this. And that's annoying just thinking about that. All right. How do they feel? Let's look at that. Let's just see how they feel. How do they feel about Virgo? How does this person feel about Virgo? We have the Four of Swords in the reverse. We have the Empress in the reverse. And we have the Four of Wands. So again, we go back to this stressful feeling, this anxiety, this fear when it comes to relationships, commitment. They keep tabs on you, they spy on you, but they're having issues with this relationship right now. They feel like it's going to lead to some type of issue to come towards you. I don't know what that's about. Why the Five of Wands? They want to get out of their own way, but this is someone that's trying to get to a better space mentally before they can take action. I think this person is kind of going a little crazy. I don't know what's going on with this person, but it's like the best way to describe the energy is someone that's like defeated before they can even get the information. Very defeated before they can get the information. And so they feel like they've already failed before they even tried. Once they can get out of their head and they can feel better about themselves and confident enough to address you, then that's when they'll take action. But until then, it's giving me like very coward energy. Page of Swords in the reverse. Like spy, keep tabs on you, see what you're up to, but it's almost like they don't have the confidence to do anything about it. Okay. Can you give me some more about what this person could be hiding? I feel like I'm missing something. What's happening here? Yeah, it's just a victim mentality. That's what, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's like this person's like, I just need to get better. I need to recover. Again, Pentacles, this person may have um, some health issues, some money issues. They may have something going on. Can you give me some? How does Virgo feel about this person? 10 of Wands in the reverse, 4 of Cups, and 7 of Swords. Ooh, Virgo, you feel very stressed out about the fact that you even gave this person a time of day. You feel like you kind of like betrayed your own self by even giving this person attention. And you also feel like you gave too much to this relationship than this person actually is entitled to. So it just really affects your confidence and makes you just not really want to deal with this person anymore because you feel like, what can you do? I think what you feel like you played yourself is because a lot of you guys feel like you could have been going towards someone else. You could have been this Knight of Wands, but you could have for some of you guys gave this person a chance. You went towards them. A lot of you guys were already kind of guarded as it is, and what you ended up doing was you ended up trying to defend yourself constantly or trying to support this person or defend, like you just kept trying to fight for this relationship. That's what I'm getting. and it just went nowhere. Something like that with the Knight of Wands to the Seven of Wands reverse. You kept trying to fight to make this work, and it just didn't work, and it pissed you off. Any advice for Virgo on this? And then I'll have to check my connection and make sure it's good before I get to Libra. Any advice on this for Virgo? With the Three of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles and Page of Wands in the reverse. The advice is see it for what it is. Like, I think a lot of you guys want something more than this, but this is all you would probably get. Someone that's really non-committal, because what they're trying to do is focus on themselves. They want to focus on themselves. So it's going to ultimately break your heart being with someone like this. They don't know what they want. Like, I'm getting one day they want to be in a relationship, the next they don't, something like that. And it's like they want to hold on to your energy because it's better to have you there until they figure it out. But you ain't got time to waste with people like this. And that's up to you if you want to stay in it. But I'm just being honest. You know, I'm going to keep it real on this channel. All right. That's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope this resonates to someone out there. It's just, what can you do with people that can't make their mind up? You know what I'm saying? And can't move past their own fears and insecurities. It kind of puts you in a very bad predicament. And people waste valuable years with people like this because those people just don't know what they want. Some people just don't know what they want. All right. Debbie said, yeah, it was a player. All right. Y'all, give me a second. I'll be right back. I need to check the connection. Can y'all hear me okay? Can y'all hear me and see me okay? Some people just don't. I think you guys can. I'm hearing it okay over here. Okay. I think we're okay. Give me a second, y'all. We're going to do Leo and Libra. Excuse me, not Leo. But we're going to do Libra. Y'all let me know in the chat. Can y'all hear and see me okay? Potato Head says yes. I'm cutting out. I'm cutting out. Okay. Okay, it's been okay for a few minutes now. I just cut out again. Okay, hold on a second, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Let me do some troubleshooting and then I'll see what's going on.
Even when you feel low, you
All right, y'all. So I believe we're good now. I think we're good now. Apologize for that interruption. We've been having storms in the area all throughout the evening. And so I'm hoping that it passes. But as you guys know, we're in pre-Mercury retrograde. And for those that are not aware of that, we always typically have issues with technology. And my power has been going in and out all afternoon because of the storms. Right now, it's not storming in my area, but still the internet connection may get a little wonky. But I tested my the sound and the video quality on my other device, and it looks like it's pretty clear and seems as if I can hear and see everything okay. If you're experiencing any issues right now, I just kindly ask that you click out of the video and come back, and hopefully that'll resolve the issue if you're experiencing any problems. If you are not and you're good to go, then you're good. We're going to go ahead and continue with the Libra reading. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's currently connected to Libra in love and romance that Libra is currently in no contact with at this time. What is this person's secret thoughts of Libra? We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Wands. So what I'm getting from your person, Libra, is they're kind of thinking like, okay, I don't think I'm ready to come forward quite yet because I don't want to create any more disasters. This feels like someone that's trying to avoid a disaster with you. They do still have a lot of passion for you and they still want to hold you in their energy, but they first have to step back and just kind of let the smoke clear. That's what I'm getting. With the Knight of Swords underneath the deck to the Knight of Cups in reverse, this person may actually be possibly considering the fact that since you're not taking action, you could be dating other people. But if this person was dating other people, they want to come back to you regardless. Or even if you're dating other people, they want to come back to you regardless. Okay, with the Eight of Cups in the reverse. If this person had some toxic tendencies, they want to let you know that they're working on changing and becoming better. For some of you guys with the Knight of Wands energy, this could be definitely someone that had played the field, okay? Doesn't have to be, but I'm also getting when they go silent, they just kind of do what they do. I want to look at what is this person's intentions? Because they're kind of, it's giving me like a silent energy, but what do they intend to do? Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Wands. See, they want to wait till the smoke clears. I don't see someone taking any intention of taking action until you guys get on better terms. And it feels like someone that doesn't really want to come towards you because they feel like right now, if they do, it's only going to lead to you guys getting into some type of argument. possibly about them talking to other people, juggling you with other people, dating other people, something like that. And they also feel like right now, you may not even care about them as much as you did in the past. So what's the point? That's what they feel. What's the point? All right. Let's see how they feel. And see how they feel. Spirit, tell me, how does this person feel about Libra? We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. We have the Eight of Swords. And we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, they're kind of bitter and angry that things have not worked out between you two, but they have a hard time figuring out how to fix this, because they feel like if they were to try to fix it, it would be a lot to fix. Okay. It would be a lot to repair here. So they're kind of in their head about the whole situation. And they know deep down they got to step their game up. They can't be coming in the same, they can't come in with the same energy that they had before. They have to come in with a completely different attitude, a different energy, a different type of approach. One that looks and feels like an emperor, someone that's ready to take charge, take control, right? But they definitely still want to have a fresh start with you. They just can't really do it now because, like I say, they're scared of what you would say or do, especially if they're not quite ready to be in that better position that you need them to be. You know, Libra, this person has a lot of work. This person is aware they got a lot of work to do, but they haven't done all the work, so they not dare approach you right now. That's kind of the energy I'm in with this person here. Okay, so let's look at you, Libra. How do you feel about this person? King of Pentacles, Page of Cups in the reverse, Two of Wands. See, the problem you have with this person is you think that they're only coming in to benefit off of you, getting like a user energy. And even if they come in for that reason, they also won't necessarily choose you. You feel like they're very immature and they're not quite sure about you. But in the process, they will take advantage of what you offer. That's what you feel about this person. And that's their toxic trait for you. Okay. Some of you guys may also feel like this person is obsessively spying on you, pursuing you, trying to get your attention, whether it be directly or indirectly. A lot of you guys already know this person wants to come towards you, but you don't really want to deal with them because you feel like they're going to take advantage of you. For some of you guys, you also feel like if you're with them, they may, with the Two of Wands, keep their options open. That's for a small portion of you. What's the advice for Libra on this? Three of Swords in the reverse, the Hangman, and the Seven of Pentacles. Continue to move on. Continue to definitely see it for what it is, that this person is not at your level to invest in the long term. This relationship only goes so far. I think you guys noticed that about this person because they're just not equipped to give you that emperor energy. And that's why you feel taken advantage of. So see it for what it is, I guess. Also, they're not going to stay put for too long. Fun time, not a long time. So with that, you guys got to decide what you want to do. If you are a Virgo or a Libra, a Scorpio or a Saggy, I did individual sign reads earlier today. So be sure y'all check that out as well. Check it out. Next, we got Scorpio. Any Scorpios in the room? Any Scorpios? It looks like my video is still acting a bit wonky. Y'all gotta love Mercury retrograde, I'll tell you the truth. And my internet connection looks good, but it's like freezing up. What is the deal, y'all? Okay. All right, y'all. I hope you guys can hear and see me okay. We're going to try to continue this read. Like I say, all right, y'all. Been a lot of chaos in the area with storms coming through. See me okay. We're going to try to continue this read. If it goes out again, if y'all can do me a favor and just let me know so that way I can try my best to troubleshoot before we get to the next signs. But it is what it is at this point. There's nothing I can do about it. We just have retrograde, pre-retrograde, and we also have this storm stuff going on. All right. Let's do this. We got Scorpio next. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me and being patient. I appreciate it. Gotta love technology, y'all. Gotta love technology. I still see it's kind of choppy, but we gonna roll. As long as you guys can hear me okay, that's the main thing. And I think you guys can hear me okay and see me okay. It might get a little choppy, but hopefully you guys can hear and see me okay. I appreciate it. I love technology. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started, y'all, with the Scorpio read. Like I say, sorry about the technology issue tonight. We are experiencing some bad weather in the area. And even though I have one of the best internet packages that I can purchase, do know my power has been going off and on all afternoon. So it's affecting my internet connection, I'm sure, in the area. So we're going to do the best we can, okay, with what we got. But y'all just keep me in the loop and let me know if it starts acting up again. That'll kind of help me as we progress with the reading. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that is currently connected to Scorpio in love and romance that Scorpio is in no contact with at this time. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. We have the Four of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Two of Wands. Scorpio person is really overwhelmed, very stressed, very burdened by this whole situation. And they honestly, truly know that it has a lot to do with the fact that they haven't built a solid foundation with you guys. You guys could be in separation or not talking. And so with the Two of Wands, they're going back and forth in their mind about if it's fair to come towards you, give this thing a fresh start. What should they say? What should they do? A lot of you guys could have experienced a betrayal of some sort due to a third party. Or for some of you guys, just this person not being um, present in the relationship consistently. Page of Swords in reverse talks about, the way I'm interpreting with the Two of Wands here, is someone that is keeping tabs on you. And what they're noticing is that in order to get you back, they've got to give more effort. They got to give more in the relationship. Yeah, with the Five of Wands here, this feels like somebody that's feeling a bit upset, a bit upset that you're holding back from them, that you're not going towards them, that you're not pursuing them. And it kind of feels like someone that realizes that their actions is resulted in you, Scorpio, not wanting to deal with this. They really feel like they played themselves because I think they thought that they can get away with whatever situation they were trying to go toward and kind of put you on the back burner. And they're kind of shocked that you have decided to retract your energy and focus on you. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Let's look at this person's true and honest feelings for you. Let's see. If you're just now coming to the live, after the live ends, you'll be able to see everything before the Scorpio read. We had a technical difficulty, so sorry about the delay, y'all. This person's feelings, we have the King of Cups in the reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Queen of Wands. Yeah. Someone in the comments said that they got pregnant and then they got an abortion because he left. When you see the when you see the Empress in reverse, sometimes that can speak of an abortion. I don't really talk a lot about that on the channel, even if I get their download about that, because, that's a very specific message. So I did see that coming through in the reading, K Dexter. Sorry you had to experience that. This person feels like they shouldn't have stirred up this drama with you. Yeah. They shouldn't have stirred up this drama with you. They kind of end up playing themselves in the end because they were so busy with trying to manipulate you. They were definitely busy at work at being very manipulative, very toxic, trying to exude all this control and power, and not really prioritize the relationship like they should in a healthy way. I'm also getting someone that really is really not emotionally present. You may have not really felt loved by this person, but the truth is, this person feels like they need to talk to you because they're going through it. Yeah, they're definitely going through it by the choices that they've made. This is somebody that has to sit in the bed that they made for themselves, and they don't want to have to face it, but that's what they're going to have to face, right? All this pain, all this tension, all this drama between you two. The fact that you're holding back is making them angry, but I mean, what else do they expect from Scorpio? You know what I'm saying? Spirit, tell me about Scorpio's feelings. How does Scorpio feel about this person? We have the Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands in the reverse, and the King of Swords. The way you feel is very guarded. You're very guarded, and you're definitely in a space of wanting to protect yourself because you already know that this person is only going to continue to stress you out and you can't bear any more stress. Yeah, with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, I think you are turned off. Like, I'm getting completely turned off by this person, Scorpio, and you have no real desire to go towards this person anymore. If anything, I'm also getting you may want to kind of give them a piece of your mind of how much stress they put you through and how much you're tired of their crap. What advice do we have for Scorpio, even though you don't need it? Seven of Wands in the reverse, Three of Wands in the reverse, and Nine of Wands in reverse. Continue to hold your ground. Continue to hold your ground. Know that protecting yourself from this person is exactly what you need to do. Because if you wait on this person to change, you're going to be waiting forever. And I think there's so many boundaries that this person has crossed to make you lose all kind of trust you had left in this relationship. It's all because of what this person has done, you know? They really disappointed you. Yeah. So, even though this is a hard time for a lot of you Scorpios, Spirit is urging you to continue to work on improving your life. Continue to get yourself out of this space, this disappointment in love. As you guys know, this lover card just keeps wanting coming up in the Scorpio read, saying how much you and this person had a strong connection, but this person just chose to go a different path. And so you just need to embrace your singlehood for now. Continue to heal, continue to grow, and things will work out for you in the end. Just be patient with the process. Yeah, things will work out for you in the end. I think you guys are definitely very wise to this person's crap. And you know you were dealing with someone who was very calculated in how they approached you. They're very smart, but very calculated. And so you kind of one up them, which is good for you. It's the Scorpio way, right? You outsmarted the person that thought that they were smarter than you. Yep. All right. That's what we got. We got Sagittarius next. Don't forget to check out that Scorpio read that I did earlier, Scorpio, on the channel. Thank you all so much for your patience tonight during our technical difficulties due to the storms in the area. As y'all know, I'm in the South in Mississippi. And whenever we get these storms that come through, sometimes my connection gets a little wonky. Like literally, my power has been going off and on for the past few hours. And so I'm glad my power hasn't gone out. But as you can see, the connection's getting a little wonky. So sorry, guys, about that. Nothing I can do about it. But I'm trying my best to just still get the messages to you. As long as you guys can hear it, that's the main thing. I'm noticing the video quality is not the best, but you guys can still hear it, and that's the main thing. Let's keep going. We got Sagittarius next. Leah's here. Hey. Sending my heart out to Kay Dexter. Stay strong, boo. Stay strong. You got this. No, they're definitely going to get their karma for what they did. People don't think karma's real, but it's a real thing. You got to be careful how you move because even though you may not know, God sees and hears all. So no matter what this person is doing, they're definitely going to get theirs in the end, you know. Miss Nolan is still in the building. I see you. I see you. All right, let's do this. This is for Saggy-Waggies. We got Bree Prince in the building. Hey, boo. Leah's here. Saggy Sag in the building. I like the name Saggy Sag. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that is currently connected to Sagittarius in love and romance that Sagittarius is currently in no contact with at this time. What is this person's secret thoughts of Sagittarius? We have the Three of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So your person is waiting for you to take action. They do have a desire to want to message you, but I'm getting they're holding back. They're holding back for some reason. Oh, that's what it is. This person's going a different direction or holding back. They're not coming in your direction because they feel guilty. They feel like they waited way too long to reach out to you or do something about this relationship. And things have gotten really bad between you two. And time is just passing and passing. And I feel like this person is thinking like, I don't even know if I have the strength to fight for this. I want to look at that. Why does this person feel like they don't have the strength to fight for this? King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands in the reverse, Six of Cups. Because this person really wants to kind of like put more of a priority on their stability, their money, practical things, not necessarily love. I'm getting you guys have a long history of this person kind of operating this way. So they don't see no wrong with putting a focus on their self, their needs, their wants, their desires. And for a lot of them, it's their career, their money, their stability. And I think it has a lot to do with they don't feel good enough for you. So they can't really do much about this until they get to a space where they feel secure. Even if this person has money, I think this is someone that just doesn't feel like they have enough to offer someone. So that's why they haven't really taken action. I think this person has been trying their best to figure out what to say, what to do. If there's been significant time apart between you two, I'd see that this person is definitely possibly trying to find a replacement, but they're noticing that these people are not you. So this person wants to talk to you about having a new start, but they're also worried you may not accept it because, like I said, they don't have much to offer you. A Page of Pentacles is not a big offer. It's kind of a breadcrumb. I'm getting this person wants your compassion, your empathy, your understanding, no matter how they show up. They just want you to give them a chance. The problem with this person is they're already thinking so negatively that it's probably going to end up failing regardless because they're not good enough. And that's why this person hasn't come forward. They're like, what can I give Sagittarius? They're going to reject me. They're not going to want me. This offer is very flaky, meaning one day they want to give you the offer and the next they're like, I'm not even going to do it. They need more information first with the King of Swords underneath the deck of how to get this thing right. This feels like somebody that's not very mature, not very experienced when it comes to fixing relationships. Maybe they've never really had to do this before, and maybe they've never fallen deep emotionally with someone before like they have with you. And it's like, well, what do I do? How do I make things right with this person I really want to be with? After I spend all this time apart, after I've played the field, after I've done all these things, what do I say to convince Sagittarius to trust me? Spirit, tell me about this person's feelings for Sagittarius. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Five of Wands. So they feel like right now it's just not a good time to talk to you because they need more clarity. They don't know what to say. Especially since some of you guys have them blocked or you're making it difficult for them to come towards you. Like a lot of you guys don't want to deal with them. And so they're like even more feeling like, well, dang, I'm blocked. What am I supposed to say to Sagittarius? So they're just going to kind of like hold back and continue to not really fight for this. They may just kind of like go a different way. Remember I talked about all these page energy, immature, that's your person. They don't know what to do here. It's like they're just they need a lot of you Sagittarius are like, I'm tired of always doing stuff for this person. I'm tired of fighting for this. Yeah. They want to see your perspective. Like, what do you think, Sagittarius? Like, do you want this? Um do you want this relationship? I need to know. It's driving them crazy. What do you want, Sagittarius? What do you want from me? They want to know what you want from them. See, that's the part right here that would kind of frustrate me, Sagittarius, if this was my story, because I'm sure a lot of you Sagittarius have told this person what you need them to do, but they're not listening. And it's like now they're concerned to want to make change when you're practically out the door, but I think it's too late. Let's see how you feel. How does Sagittarius feel? Six of Cups in the reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor in the reverse. You feel like you need to get control of the situation. And It's all based on how this person has shown up over the time and period you guys have been together. You feel like this has been a one-sided relationship. You're tired. You're like, you know what? I'm tired of always giving and doing for this person, and I just need to get my power back. So a lot of you guys are going to, continue to be silent. High priestess, moving in silence, I'm hearing, away from this person, sneaking away and moving in silence. I think at the end of the day, you just want peace. You want to move away from the chaos and go towards peace, go towards healing, go towards, things that's going to make you feel better. This situation doesn't make you feel too good. What advice do you have for Sagittarius if this is their story? Just continue to move on from this heartbreak, because with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, it's going to continue to put you in a predicament of being in lack. I think you're with someone who can't really provide you the type of relationship or experience that you're looking for. And it's always going to feel lacking, or it's not going to feel good enough. Yeah. Yep. Storm King says, yeah, no matter how much I show up, she pushes me away. Only so many times you can close the door before you leave. That's correct. I agree. And that's what I'm saying, Sagittarius. You've given so much, you've done so much, and you can't really give. You can't keep giving to someone who's not giving back to you. It's like, what about you, right? So that's what I have. Stay strong, Saggy Waggy. It looks like you guys um, are choosing your peace, and that's a good thing. That's always good. We have Capricorn next. You guys are getting quiet in the chat. I think everybody's kind of leaving because my internet connection is kind of wonky. Sorry about that, guys. But if you guys watch the replay, everything will be there. Everything will be there. All the way from Aries to Pisces. We're on Capricorn now. And if you guys are interested, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be doing mini reads. So if you have not pre-booked your spot, there's still spots available. It's only $22.22 per question. You can ask any question you would like. And to book, the link is in the pinned comment as well as the description box below. Let's get started, y'all. We're on Capricorn now. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising and Venus signs. Capricorn. Tell me about the person that Capricorn is currently connected to in love and romance, that Capricorn is in no contact with. What is this person's secret thoughts of Capricorn? We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. We have the Hangman in the reverse. And we have the Chariot in the reverse. So this is someone that just really wants to try to make peace. They really want to work on how you and them can get to a better space. Yeah, they really want to get to a better space. They're starting to really see things from your perspective. So whatever you have told them, they may have not really paid attention to that before, but they want to talk to you about that. They want to say, you know what, Capricorn, you were right. I shouldn't have left you. I shouldn't have ran from this connection. I think what took this person so long is the fact that they took a detour because they thought that you would chase them, or they thought that you would always be there, only to find out that you're not chasing them. You're not always going to be there if this person is going to sleep on this connection. Absolutely not. And it affected this person. The day you closed the door or pulled back, they are not happy. They're very much missing you and sad. And they would definitely want to make things be back on solid ground, drama free. I'm also getting this person really wants to like sweep things under the rug. Like, let's just forget about the drama and let's go back to the good times. What is this person's intentions? So I want to look at that real quick first. Queen of Cups and the Five of Cups in the reverse. See, they want to show you that they have a lot of regret for taking advantage of your love. They feel like they shouldn't have done that. They see you as a Queen of Cups, very compassionate, very nurturing, very loving. A lot of you guys really gave a lot to this person, supported this person. Your energy is coming across kind of motherly. So this is someone that you may have even literally did a lot for, taken care of. And that's what they're missing the most. What is this person's true and honest feelings for Capricorn? We have the Knight of Wands, Page of Wands in the reverse, and the Chariot in the reverse. But one thing is for sure, they want to definitely come rushing in towards you, but they don't have a plan of what to do once they get there. Strong urge to come and see you, strong urge to come be with you. But they don't know if they want to stay forever because how you have this very firm boundary up. It's kind of like, well, I can't really want to be with someone who's pushing me away. So they need to know where you stand because they're getting tired of waiting. They're getting tired of waiting. It's going to take a lot of strength for this person to come forward, but for some of you guys, this person will reach out. I'm getting during Mercury retrograde. Some of you guys may have heard from this person prior to Mercury retrograde. And it's because they definitely do want to make things right with you. They just need clarity from you if it's okay to proceed. How does Capricorn feel about this person? Knight of Swords in the reverse, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and King of Pentacles in reverse. You're not interested. You're not interested in giving to this, committing to this, investing in this. No. You don't want the drama between you two, but you feel like at the end of the day, if you were to be a part of this relationship with this person, it's going to put you in a whole nother cycle of being through hell and back with them. You know, you've been through a lot and you're trying to find the strength to move forward and take your power back. Some of you guys could be going towards new passionate projects like your career, your money, some of you guys, new relationships. You're just getting control of your life. And I feel like for a lot of you Capricorns, when you were with this person, you felt out of control. Because a lot of you guys were dealing with someone that was just all over the place, confusing you, right? What advice do we have for Capricorn? Six of Cups, Queen of Wands in the reverse, and Ten of Cups. Remember what this person did. Like, they were very inconsistent with producing this happily ever after situation. And I think it's fair to say when you're dealing with someone like this, it doesn't turn out too well. Yeah. So if you are going to something new, I think you need to use your better judgment. And I think this Ace of Wands speaks to an actual new person, not necessarily this relationship. Yeah, I think you guys have made a judgment call to go towards someone new and not this person. Is that right, Spirit? Or that's what, look, that's what the universe is asking. Yeah, because they're saying if you go towards this person, it's going to come to an ending regardless with the Ten of Swords in reverse. It's going to eventually come to an ending. And I think a lot of you guys know that. Okay. We got Aquarius next. Let me know if it resonates, Capricorn. We're almost reaching the end. So those that missed out on the readings before Scorpio, you'll be able to catch it later. Sorry about that, guys, for the connection issues, but retrograde. and storm and technology issues. But we gonna make it do what it do. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, Bree Prince, anything before Scorpio, you will not be able to see until after the live concludes. And I'm able to, and YouTube is able to process the rest of the video. So it's going to probably be about 20 minutes after the live ends. And then you guys will be able to rewind the tape and see all the other signs. And I'll have a timestamp for you guys to check out later. Okay. Thank you guys for your patience. Let's do this, Aqua Gang. Let's do it. JJ says, your reads blow my mind. Always coming in clutch. All of your reads are always different, but it's always what I'm currently going through in my life. Thank you for the read, ma'am. You're so welcome. I'm so glad all my readings resonate with you. And don't forget, guys, if you want me to tap into your unique situation specifically, it's highly encouraged that you book a personal with me. I'll be doing personal readings tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's $22.22 per question. And the important links to get there is down in the description box below. But of course, if you want a personal off live, I have options on my website as well. So y'all, highly recommend you go ahead and book it by tomorrow. Any personals, because I'm going on my cruise. You guys are coming with me. And there'll be a delay in those reads if you guys book later in the week. Okay. Let's see what we got, Aqua Gang. Let's do it. It's Cass T. Hey. Cassandra's a cross watcher. Ty's here. Hey. Mr. Potato Head is here. Aqua, Sun, and Mercury in the 5th house. Makisha, hey. Lisa, hey. You're so sweet. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa says, you're amazing. Every read resonates. Thank you, boo. All right, let's do this, Aqua Gang. Let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's currently connected to Aquarius in love and romance that Aquarius is in no contact with. What is this person's secret thought of Aquarius? We have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we also have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. All right, Aquarius. This is someone that really is having a hard time with feeling like this will work. They feel like you don't trust them. They feel like you don't want to talk to them. They feel like you shut them out because you're not giving them any attention. You're not stroking their ego. You're not making them feel important. And that bothers this person significantly. For this person, they're like, what did I miss? Why isn't Aquarius showing up for me? Why isn't Aquarius being there for me? Why isn't Aquarius chasing me? Now, Aqua Gang, y'all already know what time it is. Y'all not about to chase nobody. What they think this is? Now, I got to tell you, for this person to be so in this doom and gloom, there's got to be quite a bit of you Aquas watching that's giving this person multiple chances. Come on, let's call a spade, Aqua Gang. Some of y'all giving this person more than one chance. And that's why they're confused with why you're not talking to them. They're like, what the heck? What the heliante? What the hell? With the Ten of Wands in the reverse, this is the day they thought would never come. That's what they thought. But they're hoping and they're praying and they're wishing that things would turn around because they're not happy without you in their life. They miss you. They miss you. Spirit, what is this person's intentions then? What are they going to do? It says the moon, Five of Swords. You know, mentally, they're just going to fantasize about you, fantasize about this connection, fantasize about what they want to do to fight for this, but they don't really do much. They just fantasize because they feel like you don't love them anymore. It really triggers this person's insecurity as well that they're not being pursued by you. It bothers them that you're not chasing them, that you're not giving them attention, Aquarius. They just have a hard time understanding this. This may be somebody that usually is not um, used to people running away from them. They're probably used to people who pursue them or give them a chance or attention, affection. Like this could be an attractive person. I'm also getting possible player, you know, whatever. They're just shocked. They're shocked about it. All right, let's look at their feelings for you, Aquarius. Let's see. How does this person honestly feel about you? How do they honestly feel for Aqua Gang? And if y'all don't know, your girl is an Aqua Sun and Venus. So I'm definitely an Aqua all up in this thing. Let's do it. Spirit, tell me, Miss what's ahead that I can't with you. Spirit, tell me about Aquarius's person. How does Aquarius honestly feel about Aquarius? Five of Swords, Page of Swords in the reverse, and the Three of Cups in the reverse. So the way this person feels, Aquarius, is very much in a space of wanting to just kind of like hold back from reconciling because they're confused. They're like, what the hell is going on here? So a lot of them are spying. I'm getting literally spying, like watching your socials, asking people about you. Some of them could be like literally driving past your house, your job. They just need to know what's going on because Aquarius, you're very awkwardly silent to the point where this person's starting to panic. It's disturbing this person significantly. So yeah, they're curious. This person's definitely spying on you. They're very confused and very curious about what you got going on. And the more that you're holding back, the more this person is feeling like they don't have a chance in hell with you. Some of them think that you're actually going out and exploring other options, and that bothers this person because in their mind, if you're not talking to them and you're not entertaining them, you got to be talking to someone else. And a lot of you Aquariuses are not even doing that. Some of y'all are just at the house with your fuzzy socks on, just like Mika, with your heated blanket, drinking your water, minding your business. It's just hard for this person to wrap their mind seriously. Like you need to understand the way this person thinks. It's hard for them to wrap their mind around how you're moving. That's how they feel. They just don't know. So what do they want to do? What do they want to ultimately happen? What do they want? Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Three of Swords in reverse. They don't really want to offer you anything. They don't because this is too much stress. They're like, man, forget this. If Aquarius doesn't come towards me and if Aquarius don't want me, I don't want it. I think even if you come towards this person, It's going to take a lot of strength for them to even trust to commit towards you. I'm going to just be honest, but they're not going to really do anything. If you're not doing anything, they're not doing anything, you know? All right. Their ego's hurt, but that sounds like a personal problem. Spirit, tell me about Aquarius. How does Aquarius feel about this person? All right, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse, and then we have the Nine of Cups. So what you're dealing with right now, Aquarius, is trying to move forward, trying to find happiness on your own. Like I say, a lot of you guys are just focusing on your healing and your own happiness. Yeah, you definitely don't want to have a new start with this person. You're definitely defending your peace and happiness. This is you saying, the hell with you. You're not going to come into my life. You're not going to disrupt my peace. You're not going to just come in and out of my life when you think it's convenient. I'm not doing that. Period. Not doing it. You feel like this person is a waste of your time. They don't have much to offer you, but a headache. With the Knight of Swords to the Judgment in reverse, I think a lot of you guys, Aquariuses, are kind of pissed at yourself for even giving this person a time of day, just to be honest. And if you're a cross watcher, the roles could be reversed. But I'm just being honest. You feel like you're kind of pissed off that you even wasted your time with this fool. What advice do we have for Aquarius, even though Aquarius doesn't need it? Queen of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Swords, and the Two of Wands in the reverse. I think right now it's time to really just heal your heart chakra. I think this person did a number on your heart chakra, Aquarius. So you're really sad, you're really hurting. Aquarius is a hardcore on the outside, but on this inside, you're like mush. So you can be very emotional when it comes to this situation. And when it comes to dating, I think a lot of you guys need more time to really know what you want to manifest, because I don't think you're manifesting big enough. I think you're kind of limiting your own future because you're just not ready. So I think once you get clear about where you are and what you want, and when you get in a better space, you can go towards what you want. But right now, I think what Spirit's urging you to do is continue to work on that heart chakra, because if you're not careful, what's going to happen, Aquarius, is you're going to find yourself wrapped up in another relationship out of needing to fill an emotional void because you're hurt and you want somebody to just love you because you're hurt. And that attracts karmics. That doesn't attract healthy love. So you need to get to a space to where you're emotionally stable and grounded before you go to another relationship. Okay. So yeah, that's what I have. Yep. Stick to your core values, your standards. And I think a lot of you guys don't really want a lot of attention right now anyway. You just kind of want to lay low, and that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Continue to focus on your goals. That's what I got for you. Mr. Potato Head says, yes, trying to do me for a while. I agree. Aqua Gang, I'm right there with you. That's why I'm under a rock. I don't got time for these fools. Earth is so ghetto. Earth is so ghetto. Pisces is next. Last but not least, we got Pisces on this horrible connection of a connection read. Sorry, guys, for the bad connection. But we rolling, y'all. We're going to get through this read together. Even though the video quality is not the best. Thank you guys for those that are hanging out with me and being patient with the process. I think by tomorrow we'll be good for our live stream. So if you're interested in getting a mini read, go ahead and visit my website, beaconidivinespiritualguidance.com. You can also find the important links down in the description box below. Let's get it. We got Pisces next. You're welcome, Cass T. You're welcome, Aqua Gang. Stay strong. Y'all got this. Y'all got this. All right, Pisces. All right, Spirit, tell me about Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that is currently connected to Pisces in love and romance that Pisces is currently in no contact with. What is this person's secret thoughts of Pisces? We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This feels like somebody that is really trying to get you to want to work with them instead of against them. I don't think this person's quite done with you yet. They definitely want to return, but they also have a desire to want to keep their singlehood. It feels like someone that is outweighing the pros and cons is the best way to describe it. With the Six of Cups in the reverse underneath the deck to the Ace of Pentacles, you see what I'm saying? Like they're thinking about all that they've been through with you in this relationship and what it would mean if they came through to extend an offer. It would kind of look like them having to make things right. And I think that kind of scares this person a little bit, but it doesn't stop them from wanting to have this new beginning. So, what do they want? Let's look at that. What do they honestly want with Pisces? If we get to the bottom of it, they need more information. They don't know. They need to hear from you because they are very aware of all the damage that's been caused in this relationship. And so they know that you possibly are going to judge them for it. Okay. You may have called them out. Some of y'all have called them out on this crap and they're stressed about that. So they need time to really think deeply about what to do. But they don't know. That's the answer. They don't know. I keep saying they don't know. They don't know. They kind of like their singlehood, but they also like to have you in their energy. So they're thinking about, what does Pisces want? All right. Let's see how they feel about you. Let's see. I'm going to get to your energy, Pisces, in a little bit. But let's see, how do they feel about you? So, Spirit, tell me about this person. How do they honestly and truly feel about Pisces right now in this moment? Confused. Ace of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, they see you as family, as someone that they can truly settle down with and build for, like build a life with and go toward, but they need clarity to see if it's even worth taking action towards you. You see what I'm saying? Taking action towards that family dynamic that they can see. They're only willing to do it if they know it's not going to be chaos, dysfunction, drama, pain. They just want peace. They want peace. If this person tried to play the field and see other people, they're not happy with these options. That's why they want to come back. But they feel like they're coming back at the most inconvenient time because you don't want to entertain it. And so they know they have to rise up and take action. We got the Empress in the reverse and the Emperor in the upright. So that tells me that this person and you have a very strong soul contract. Possible twin flames, right? Runner chaser dynamic. It looks like you're running and this person's chasing. And before you could have been the chaser. I mean, yeah, the chaser, and they could have been the runner. All right, let's look at this. How does Pisces honestly feel about this person? Four of Swords in the reverse. The Moon. And the World in the reverse. So the way you feel about this person, Pisces, is pretty much clear cut. They stress you out. They stress you out because of the illusions that you eventually found out that they were selling. This person triggers you anytime you think about what they've done, what they said. I mean, it can be a multitude of things, but the illusions to me speaks to whatever this person was telling you, they weren't being honest. This could have been a liar, a dream seller, and you had to protect yourself from this person. The crazy thing about this energy is the world is in the reverse. So that means that you still feel like there hasn't been a totally like this relationship has not officially concluded. It almost feels like maybe there was like some type of abrupt ending. And so that's why the cycle is still open. But I don't really see you having a desire to really work on it. You just kind of ran off from the relationship impulsively, possibly due to something this person said or did. That's what I'm getting. So before we go, what advice do we have for Pisces, Spirit? Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. The advice is for you to continue to not commit to this person and continue to focus on your career, your money, your stability. I don't think you guys want to commit or invest in this anymore anyway. And you'll find more emotional fulfillment away from this person. Nine of Cups speaks of someone that's finding happiness alone, you know. All they need is their last cup to make 10 of cups. But this person wasn't offering you that. They just weren't. So there's a part of you deep down, I think, that always feels drawn back to this person. And if you want to know what that's about, again, that just goes back to this strong soul contract you and this person share. It doesn't mean that you have to be with this person. It just says that you guys were intended in this lifetime to actually meet each other and learn some type of powerful karmic lesson. It would have worked out if this person was a emperor in the upright and you were an empress in the upright and you put in work and they put in work. But it just looks like this person had their own agenda, their own motives, own intentions, and it just flopped. It just flopped. So I'm going to stop the reading right here, Pisces. Let me know if it resonates. All right, guys, that concludes the reading for tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming. I really, really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this reading and you got something from it, be sure that you guys like the video. Show your girls some love and support. Also, don't forget to go ahead and book your personals. I will have mini reads tomorrow at 6 p.m. Hopefully the connection will be a lot stronger by then. If not, we'll figure out something, but I think we'll be fine. The storm has passed and I think things will improve then. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourself. Namaste. Thanks for watching.